Welcome to Pope John High School in Sparta, New Jersey, as Lynn's Nissan West and Muggs Media present the High School Boys Lacrosse Game of the Week, Hunter and Warren Sussex Tournament Quarterfinals, as the host Pope John Lions, the number 3 seed, who come in with a record of 9-4 under their head coach Chris Hoffman, hosts their crosstown rivals from Sparta, the number 6 seed Sparta Spartans, who come in a record of 5-7 under their head coach Tyler Meth. Good evening, everyone. I'm Dan Cleary. Thanks for joining us here on Channel 10 and MuggsMedia.com on our Lynn's Nissan West Game of the Week. Want to thank Lynn's Nissan West, Route 206 in Byram. Check out their wide selection of Nissan vehicles and large inventory of pre-owned and used trucks. Go to Lynn'sNissanWest.com or call them at 888-635-5476. The Orthopedic Institute of New Jersey, with locations throughout Northwest New Jersey. Check out their Live Well tip on the sports beat. Pope John the 23rd High School and the Catholic Academy. The middle school is open right next door to us here in the press box of Pope John. Beautiful place. Go to popejohn.org for more information by stopping by and taking a tour. The Arthur J. Gallagher Risk Management Services. Call our friend George Morville at 973-383-3110. Business without barriers. Lorenzo's Pizza in Sussex. Stop by for a slice before or after a game. Check him out on Facebook or call them at 875-5055. Tim's Auto and Truck Repair in Sussex. Check out Tim's Auto Tips on the games of the week. And special sponsor for all Pope John and Sparta games on Channel 10 and MuggsMedia.com, it's Highland State Bank. Going to bring in my partner now, Sussex County Hall of Famer, former Newton star and Kittatinny coach, George Morville. George, these two teams have played almost every year. They were not supposed to be on the schedule this year, but the way the tournament broke down with Sparta beating number 11 Lenape Valley and Pope John getting the double bye, we have another edition of this classic.
And it's a great classic. It's amazing that in a few years this has just gotten to be one of the biggest games of the year for both teams. And it's going to come down to, I think it's going to be a high-scoring game, and it's going to come down to a couple things. Face-offs being one of them. Eberdink is, one of the best of the state. Then you got a young freshman named Armstrong that's actually studying under Trevor Batista, a pretty
not a bad guy.
Powerful name to have. I think what Sparta's going to want to do is run and gun, and I think Pope John's secret is they want to take long possessions and good quality shots. I think we're in for a great game. I think we're going to see a lot of scoring.
We'll give you the starting lineups for Sparta and the visiting blue as Pope John's on the possession. On the attack, Stelios Krudos, 14 with 34 goals. Jesse West, number 11, with 21 goals, and Mikey Freeman, number 5, with 15 goals. Middies, Alex Milken, number 12. He has 5 goals, 14 assists. Great to see him back. Devin McIntyre, number 17. He's going to Manhattan, coming off a broken ankle from hoops. And Jack Valentine, number 9. He has 9 goals. Russell Eberding will be taking faceoffs as he has 1 win already. And the long poles, Captain Will McKenna, number 10. Patty Finnegan, number 15. Travis Tracy, 24. And the long stick midi will be number 42, Justin Brick. And in goal, we'll see for the first time this year, Reed McCall, number 3, as we had seen Matt Dumbroff earlier in the year. Shot and a save there by McCall. Pope John's starting lineup on the attack. It's Tyler Humphrey, number 21, with his 38 goals. Connor McCoy, number 11, with 19 goals. And senior Chase Babbis with 11 goals. The midfielders, Maris Bound, Ed May, number 23, as Ed has 20 goals. Shane Plotkoy, number 9, going to NJIT. And the other midi, Jake Hune, the sophomore, number 22. Brad Mackey, number 1, as one of the long poles, number 42. McCoy, who is as the other long pole, as also rounding out the defense that's actually Ryan McCoy. And the final long pole is McCabe. And that rounds out Mike McCabe, number 20, the defense with Max Merlino in goal, as Anthony Giordano, number 15, will be the long stick midi. Also getting some time, Josh Scott, number 10. So there's our starting lineups.
Pope John's starting out with a real nice possession here. They've had 2 shots already, recovered on both of them.
Shot save.
There's a nice save.
McCall makes the first good save of the game for Sparta. Pope John coming off a tough loss in the NJAC United play and Riz Division play to Morris Knowles. There's a good catch there by Rossiter, who has checked in. And Sparta will go to work.
I think Sparta's going to look early to try to be moving that ball from the back, get West involved, Stelios involved.
This is the first year since the Sussex 100 Warren Sussex tournament started that Sparta was not either the 1 or 2 seed. They're the number 6 seed, and this is the highest seed Pope John's ever had is number 3. Pope John last year lost to North Hunterdon in this round, has never made the finals in boys lacrosse. And obviously Sparta, the defending champs, winning the counties first with a big win over North Hunterdon last year. Owen Mead, the MVP.
And there's no easy task ahead for whoever wins this game, no question about that.
Exactly right, George. As the winner of this game will get the winner of number 2, Hunterdon Central, number 7, Voorhees. Hunterdon Central's won this tournament. It's been around 7 years. They've won it 5 times. The only teams not named Hunterdon Central are Sparta and North Hunterdon, which
right.
won this. The other matchups, Vernon, number 5, is down at number 4, North Hunterdon. Shot, save.
There's a big save,
Rebound,
but a good
goal,
follow-up.
Freeman.
That was a great save. Wasn't able to hold on to the ball, but it popped right into the stick.
So Mikey Freeman with the goal. Sparta takes the 1-0 lead with 8:10 to go here in the first quarter. And that'll give Freeman 16 goals on the season. He will be playing his lacrosse at the next level at Kane College for Shelly Shiner, who's done an amazing job of that program.
And I'll tell you what, it was a great save by the keeper. He had pretty much stoned him right in front. Tough to hang on to that when they're that close.
Well, we saw Max Merlino have a terrific game against Vernon in their 10-9 victory. So a very good keeper. So Everding and Dane Anderson, the freshman from Pope John, will go at it at face-off X. Ronnie Fox, who normally does it for Pope John, is injured, and Everding will win another one.
The freshman Armstrong has really come a long way. We saw it in the game against Vernon where he came on and,
at the end.
He changed the game. He picked up 4 or 5 in a row. And, he's going to learn today quite a bit, and there's no high expectation. So I think every single one he goes at is go for broke.
So this is Devin McIntyre. Again, great to see Devin out there. I was at the Pope John Sparta game calling it. When he broke his ankle, things didn't look good.
That was a great lift, trying to make that shot. Nobody behind when he took the shot.
Great job by Mackey on defense. Brad Mackey, the senior long pole, he got there first, so it will be Pope John ball. Good ride by West. McIntyre still
that was a beautiful move on McIntyre right there, and a little
physicality going on there, Coach.
He's calling a push from the side or behind. I'm not quite which one he did. We only have 2 officials today. Pretty much in all the HWS games, we've been seeing 2 officials, and I think they like it that way. And, it's up to the coaches pretty much whether or not they want to have the 3rd official.
I think it's a better flow to the game with 2, George.
Yeah, I have no question there. I always felt 4 eyes was plenty to be watching what was going on. That's offsides right there.
Over and back is the call. It will be Pope John possession. That was Jordan Francois, number 24, that was playing for Pope John, mixing it up, bringing some physical play to the field. And Shane Plokoy, who was great in the Vernon win you saw here on Channel 10, has the ball, works it back up top to Eddie May. May going to Marist, having a great season. He has 20 goals.
And as we talked yesterday, physicality is a part of the game, and there are legal checks that can be made, body checks, and you're going to see quite a few of them here today. A lot of inside rolls are going to be tried to be made, and you push them away with the body. That's about the only way to stop it.
Plokoy, shot, save.
That's another big save right there, but we got a little penalty on Sparta long pole, kind of gave him a little shot after the shot.
So Patty Finnegan, it looks like, was going to be sent off. So a man up for Pope John. With 6:03 to go, they trail 1-0.
Reed McCall with 3 big saves early, in tight, showing one of the things Sparta's been looking for is a lot of consistency. And I think they're peaking at the right time of the year, that's for sure.
Well, their motto, George, was play for May. And we're in May right now. They got a win over Westfield in May. They advanced in the county tournament in May. So this is what they've been looking for, and they're almost 100% healthy with Harry Francisco done for the year. Dump it inside. It'll scoot over. Ed May looking for it. Battle for the ground ball. And it will be against Pope John, Sparta ball. 5:35 to go, opening quarter, 1-0 our score.
That was a real nice job by the Sparta defense just to keep the ball outside, let them go around as much as they want. He had a decent feed on the inside, but again, the poles were up. Pretty tough to get that one. And there's kind of an unforced error right there.
A little too strong on the clear. So Pope John will get it back with 5:19 to go. They'll get it to McCoy. Ryan McCoy, 42. The long poles from Pope John are experienced and talented with Mackey and McCoy back there. They're 2 veterans. They've been around quite a while for this Pope John program. And a shot and a goal.
Just as the penalty was expiring, nice little flip behind the cage, came around and hit that lower right corner.
And getting the goal is Connor McCoy, his 20th. And we are tied at 1 with 5 minutes to go. Connor McCoy with the goal.
And we'll call that a man-up goal because it wasn't back in the circle just as of yet.
So Pope John taking advantage of the Sparta penalty, tying the game up at 1. Everding and Anderson. Everding 2 for 2, and he's going to be
now
3
for
for
3. And that's a big part of Sparta's prowess is being able to, get that ball right back almost after every possession. And that's just huge as far as psychologically, number one, and the amount of time you get your defense on the field.
Well, Sparta will go to work. Stelios Krudos with 34 goals this year, and those are 34 hard-earned goals when you're going against Del Barton, Mountain Lakes, Chatham, Seton Hall Prep, Westfield.
Yeah, you're playing the best. And,
wow.
Sparta's seen the best all year, not at full strength.
Right.
Now they have an opportunity to come out and show, what their expectations were prior to the season.
Devin McIntyre dumps it inside. Shot and a goal and a
beautiful
rocket.
feed by McIntyre.
Jesse West gets the goal, but McIntyre, terrific assist. And Sparta goes up 2-1 with 4:06 to go. And Jesse West will be heading to Lehigh in a couple years. Now has 22 goals on the season. But McIntyre was able to shake off the defender and a terrific pass. And, they missed him. He's a high-energy guy out there.
He is.
The people feed off him. And that's a terrific assist for Devin.
And he's not afraid to get into his own players' faces and say, come on, let's pick this up here. And that's what they've needed. And that's the 4th consecutive face-off. And right now, they're running and gunning. Another big save.
Russell Brick, the long stick midi with the rocket.
And a nice outlet pass, just a little too far.
Ground ball, who's going to get to it? And it's Patty Finnegan. Sends it back to McCall. Good ball movement here as Sparta looks to clear here in the transition.
And they're doing an excellent job of bringing that ball up in transition. They got right back into their offense almost immediately.
Sparta will settle down. 3:25 to go. They have the 2-1 lead here in the first quarter of the Linz Nissan West Muggs Media Boys Lacrosse Game of the Week. HWS Quarterfinals behind the back. McIntyre just knew it wasn't going, so he just fouled the ball.
Just foul the ball, make sure you keep possession. And again, McIntyre is showing right off the bat that he's missed competition. No question about that. Another thing that Sparta likes to do is those in-close, tight passes where you don't think they're ever going to try to make that connection from 3-4 yards away, and that's a great way to finish.
Ball pops loose, goes back to Merlino. I was talking to Devin before the Del Barton game. He had a stick in his hand. He's hopping up and down. He's like, my lateral's getting there. He was all pumped. He's like, May, I'll be back in May. And he certainly is.
Good ride by Sparta, putting a lot of pressure on.
And failure to advance, so the ride works. Good job there by McIntyre. Austin Castorina was in there as well.
They weren't in a 10-man ride, but they were man-to-man all the way up front. You got to sometimes look all the way back to the goalie and look for that longer pass in that case.
McIntyre showing no effects either. He's moving fairly well for a guy that had a pretty bad broken ankle, although there's no such thing as a good broken ankle.
There's no limp whatsoever, and he's been able to pivot both ways, so he looks really good today.
We're approaching 2 minutes to go, first quarter, and that'll be a turnover. Pope John will get it back.
And a play like that where it looks like he threw the ball away, you don't see the defensive pole hitting his bottom hand and lifting that up, which just fires that ball straight up in the air. Good defense by Pope John.
Looks like Will McKenna, when they do the ride, is going to be chasing Humphrey. We'll see if that happens in the Pope John offensive zone. Shot high. Good lift there by McKenna. McKenna back there is a terrific leader, and he started last year, one of the few returners back on that defense. So Pope John will go to work with 1:40 to go here in the first quarter.
And right now they're showing a lot of respect to the keeper. There's no question about that. They're not taking real solid outside shots. What they're trying to do is look for that one in close. Humphrey came around twice and was able to get a shot off, and I think we're going to probably see more of that.
Travis Tracy and McKenna down deep, along with Austin Castorina and Patty Finnegan. Trying to make the turn. Shot saved by McCall. Castorina scoops up the ground ball. Off he goes. And Tyler Metz going to call a timeout with 1:05 to go in the first quarter to set up a possession. And we'll be back with more of the Linz Nissan West Mugs Media Boys Lacrosse Game of the Week right after this here on Channel 10 and mugsmedia.com.
Hello, this is Father McHugh, Director of the Catholic Academy of Sussex County. The Academy, providing excellence in education and a faith-filled environment for all of our students in grades pre-K through 12, has moved to one campus at the corner of Andover Road and Sparta Avenue in Sparta. We offer an easy transition for our students as they journey through elementary, middle and high school education. The Reverend George A. Brown Memorial School has been repurposed to meet the needs of our youngest students in grades pre-K through 4. The new Pope John, the 23rd Middle School, unique in the Dice of Patterson, offers a true middle school environment for our students in grades 5, 6 and 7. And Pope John Regional High School grades 8 through 12 continues to focus on college preparation and offers a full complement of 134 courses on 3 levels. We invite you to be a part of the Academy family. Contact Ann Kaiser in admissions today at 973-729-6125 and extension 255 to schedule a visit in any of our schools. Our doors are always open.
This game is being sponsored by Highland State Bank, your local community bank. Visit their Sparta branch on Sparta Avenue in Sparta. Start that college fund today at Highland State Bank. Equal housing lender, member FDIC. A long-time staple in Sussex Borough is Lorenzo's Pizza. Great Italian food, huge sub sandwiches, great pizza. Open 7 days a week. Lorenzo's Pizza. Come on by for lunch or dinner, or call your order in and pick it up. It'll be ready when you get there. Lorenzo's Pizza is a big supporter of high school sports in Northwest New Jersey, and they welcome all athletic teams to order from them. Lorenzo's Pizza, 973-875-5055.
I don't need an electrician. I can fix that myself.
Wrong choice, Harold. But if you're buying a car, the right choice is always Linz Nissan in Stanhope. This month, lease a Nissan Altima for just $122 per month, or the Nissan Rogue for only $133. Plus, you get up to $2,500 more for your trade. Linz Nissan in Stanhope, always the right choice.
Hello, this is Father McHugh, president of Pope John High School. Pope John once said, "You are not here on earth to guard a museum, but to cultivate a flourishing garden of life." And for the past 60 years, Pope John High School has provided a warm and caring environment for our students which strengthens faith, practices educational excellence, fosters individual growth, and maximizes each child's unique potential. Call Mrs. Kaiser, Director of Admissions, at 973-729-6125, extension 255, to schedule a visit and learn why so many families from Sussex, Morris, Passaic and Warren counties choose Pope John. We look forward to welcoming you on our campus. We are closer than you think.
Hi, my name is Dr. Robert DeFalco. I'm an orthopedic surgeon from the Orthopedic Institute of New Jersey. The Orthopedic Institute of New Jersey is a complete musculoskeletal practice. We have board-certified physicians who specialize in the operative and non-operative treatment of any musculoskeletal problem.
We try to evaluate, educate, and treat the patient. Here we utilize a multidisciplinary approach, taking full advantage of the wonderful orthopedic, pain management, spinal care, and physical therapy professionals at the practice.
We have a very large practice with a number of different doctors with many different subspecialties, and it's an incredible asset.
The expertise of our physicians and the professionalism of our staff is what I believe sets our practice apart. This allows us to provide timely, personalized, high-quality care to our patients.
I take particular pride in knowing that the patient is well cared for and that their experience at the Orthopedic Institute of New Jersey has either met or exceeded their expectations. It's very rewarding seeing patients get back to their active lifestyles.
The team here at the Orthopedic Institute is outstanding. Without this team, I would have never made this team. And I mean that with every fiber of my being.
At the Orthopedic Institute of New Jersey, we believe you don't need to travel to receive world-class care. We have 4 major locations, including Hackettstown, Roxbury, Newton, and Sparta, and multiple satellite locations serving northern New Jersey and eastern Pennsylvania.
Here at Tim's Auto, we're able to offer truck service on diesel trucks up to 5500 series. Give us a call, 973-875-6181. Thank you.
And we're back here at Pope John High School in Sparta, New Jersey for the Linz Nissan West Muggs Media Boys Lacrosse Game of the Week. HWS Quarterfinals, Pope John and Sparta. Pope John the 3rd seed, Sparta the 6th seed. And Sparta with a 2-1 lead with under a minute to go. Tyler Meth just called a timeout for Sparta to set up this final possession. George, what do you think what should we look for here?
Right here, I'm sure they're going to try to get it in behind, try that maybe double stack up top where they come in and they make those short, quick stick type passes. And I want the ball in McIntyre's hand. There's no question. He's already showed.
McIntyre gives it up.
And right now they got real good ball movement. It's down to 30, so whatever they're going to start, they just did a huge save. He went high and stayed high.
19 seconds.
So they got the play they wanted. They came across, shot from about 6 yards. Great save.
10 seconds. Pacoy will get it over. 6 seconds. He's going to have to load up from here if he wants to get a shot off. 3 seconds. And that will not count as the buzzer sounds, so 12 minutes in the books. HWS Quarterfinals here at Pope John High School. It's 6th-seeded Sparta 2. 3rd-seeded Pope John 1. We'll be back with second quarter action here on the Linz Nissan West Muggs Media Boys Lacrosse Game of the Week.
Hi, my name is Dr. Robert DeFalco. I'm an orthopedic surgeon from the Orthopedic Institute of New Jersey. The Orthopedic Institute of New Jersey is a complete musculoskeletal practice. We have board-certified physicians who specialize in the operative and non-operative treatment of any musculoskeletal problem.
We try to evaluate, educate, and treat the patient. Here we utilize a multidisciplinary approach, taking full advantage of the wonderful orthopedic, pain management, spinal care, and physical therapy professionals at the practice.
We have a very large practice with a number of different doctors with many different subspecialties, and it's an incredible asset.
The expertise of our physicians and the professionalism of our staff is what I believe sets our practice apart. This allows us to provide timely, personalized, high-quality care to our patients.
I take particular pride in knowing that the patient is well cared for and that their experience at the Orthopedic Institute of New Jersey has either met or exceeded their expectations. It's very rewarding seeing patients get back to their active lifestyles.
The team here at the Orthopedic Institute is outstanding. Without this team, I would have never made this team. And I mean that with every fiber of my being.
At the Orthopedic Institute of New Jersey, we believe you don't need to travel to receive world-class care. We have 4 major locations, including Hackettstown, Roxbury, Newton, and Sparta, and multiple satellite locations serving northern New Jersey and eastern Pennsylvania.
Hello, this is Father McHugh, president of Pope John High School. Pope John once said, "You are not here on earth to guard a museum, but to cultivate a flourishing garden of life." And for the past 60 years, Pope John High School has provided a warm and caring environment for our students which strengthens faith, practices educational excellence, fosters individual growth, and maximizes each child's unique potential. Call Mrs. Kaiser, Director of Admissions, at 973-729-6125, extension 255, to schedule a visit and learn why so many families from Sussex, Morris, Passaic, and Warren counties choose Pope John. We look forward to welcoming you on our campus. We are closer than you think.
Arthur J. Gallagher Risk Management Services, specializing in public entity risk management, loss control, and self-insured alternatives. Put your trust in Arthur J. Gallagher locally by contacting George Moorville, who served Sussex County schools and municipalities for over 40 years. Arthur J. Gallagher and George Moorville support Sussex County athletes and charities. Arthur J. Gallagher Risk Management Services, business without barriers. For more information, call George Moorville at 973-383-3110.
Hello, this is Father McHugh, Director of the Catholic Academy of Sussex County. The Academy, providing excellence in education and a faith-filled environment for all of our students in grades pre-K through 12, has moved to one campus at the corner of Andover Road and Sparta Avenue in Sparta. We offer an easy transition for our students as they journey through elementary, middle, and high school education. The Reverend George A. Brown Memorial School has been repurposed to meet the needs of our youngest students in grades pre-K through 4. The new Pope John, the 23rd Middle School, unique in the Diocese of Patterson, offers a true middle school environment for our students in grades 5, 6, and 7. And Pope John Regional High School, grades 8 through 12, continues to focus on college preparation and offers a full complement of 134 courses on 3 levels. We invite you to be a part of the Academy family. Contact Ann Kaiser in admissions today at 973-729-6125 and extension 255 to schedule a visit in any of our schools. Our doors are always open.
A long-time staple in Sussex Borough is Lorenzo's Pizza. Great Italian food, huge sub sandwiches, great pizza. Open 7 days a week. Lorenzo's Pizza. Come on by for lunch or dinner, or call your order in and pick it up. It'll be ready when you get there. Lorenzo's Pizza is a big supporter of high school sports in Northwest New Jersey, and they welcome all athletic teams to order from them. Lorenzo's Pizza, 973-875-5055.
I don't need an electrician. I can fix that myself.
Wrong choice, Harold. But if you're buying a car, the right choice is always Lynn's Nissan in Stanhope. This month, lease a Nissan Altima for just $122 per month, or the Nissan Rogue for only $133. Plus, you get up to $2,500 more for your trade. Lynn's Nissan in Stanhope, always the right choice.
Welcome back to Pope John High School. Start of the second quarter of the Lynn's Nissan West Muggs Media Boys Lacrosse Game of the Week. Sparta Pope John taking the face-off. Russell Everding, who's been terrific thus far, undefeated in face-offs, going against the freshman Dane Anderson from Pope John. And Pope John's going to get a win. Brad Mackey's scooped that up.
And as we were saying earlier, you know, with no expectations, every single one that he wins is a big bonus for Pope John. That
ball pops out of the stick. Kudos.
Nice job for recovery.
And I believe Chris Hoffman called a timeout.
That was a good time to do it, too. You get possession, open up a quarter. You don't want to be giving the ball away.
Well, we'll stay here, and we want to thank our sponsors for putting these games of the week on the air. Lynn's Nissan West, Route 206 in Byram. Check out their wide selection of Nissan vehicles and large inventory of pre-owned cars and trucks. Go to lindsnissanwest.com or call 888-635-5476. The Orthopedic Institute in New Jersey with locations throughout northwest New Jersey. Check out their Live Well tips on the games of the week. Pope John the 23rd Regional High School and the Catholic Academy. The middle school right next door is finished. It's a beautiful facility. Go to popejohn.org for more information about checking out an open house. Arthur J. Gallagher Risk Management Services. Call our friend George Moorville, 973-383-3110. Business without barriers. Lorenzo's Pizza in Sussex. Stop by for a slice before or after a game. Lorenzo's Pizza, 875-5055. Check out their Facebook page. Tim's Auto and Truck Repair, Loomis Avenue in Sussex. Check out Tim's Auto Tips on the games of the week. And a special sponsor for our Sparta and Pope John games of the week, it's Highland State Bank, your local hometown bank. George, they had the timeout real quick. Didn't get a chance to ask you some of the numbers you have.
I think the key numbers are we had 9 saves, 5 by Sparta, 4 by the keeper from Pope John, and they were all point-blank shots. There was no easy saves to be made there, and I think that's the biggest part of the game, other than the fact that the first 4 face-offs were controlled by Sparta. Now that Armstrong comes in and gets the first one on the second half, so very evenly played.
Goal scorers for Sparta, Mikey Freeman made it 1-0 with 8:10 to go. Connor McGoy tied it up for Pope John on a man-up goal, and then Jesse West made it 2-1 with 4 minutes to go, and that is our score, 2-1. Sparta with the lead. The winner will get the winner of number 2, Hunter and Central, number 7, Voorhees in the semifinals.
I would expect to see Hunter and Central coming out with the W there.
I would think so. Mike Vergolito has done an amazing job with that program. Group 4 power. 3,000 kids in the school.
Right now, Sparta is playing a hard man-to-man. They're just saying, you're not going to beat us 1 by 1. And good idea to keep moving that ball and see if you can switch in and out of defenses.
Well, Chris Hoffman was saying to me, the Pope John coach, it was key for them to stick around, not let Sparta get on an extended run to start the game, because he said, we don't do well with uphill battles. He goes, when we're leading or we're only down by 1 or 2, whatever, he goes, it's good, because uphill battles are tough for us. So they're in a good position right now. The shot goes high from Eddie May.
That's a good shot by May. Saw both attackmen were behind. He knew he's going to get the ball right back.
May will be going to Marist. Continuing that Marist connection here at Pope John in all sports, football, lacrosse. Shot saved by McCall. He saw that all the way.
He saw it start to finish, and I think what you're going to see today is you're going to have to beat these keepers. They are not going to give up anything easy.
Nice clear on the bounce. Sparta will go to work.
Sparta's just going to get the personnel they want on right now.
Try to catch Pope John on the change. But they'll work it back to X. Swing it over. Stelios thinks about it. Shot wide. We'll stay here. Freeman on the backup.
That's a nice shot, too. Trying to go through the screen and offside. Try to shoot the ball as close to the player as you possibly can, and he is great at it.
Freeman. Freeman with big shoes to fill as the third attackman after the graduation of Owen Mead.
Yeah, there's no question they were big shoes, and there's a big
Shot
goal
and a
right there.
And that's Jack Valentine.
He shot that going full speed, hit lower left corner, and great shot.
Sparta go up 3-1 with 9:22 to go here in the second quarter. They'll give Valentine, who's heading to Vermont, his 10th goal of the year.
That was nicely played. They had a bit of a sweep going to the right, and he not only got his hands free, he was about 2 steps ahead of him. So that's time you want to let it fly.
We'll head back to face-off X, Anderson and Everding.
Everding controls that one.
Sparta goes back to work. Crudis.
One of the things you see that two face off running step by step with each other across the field, so neither one gets an advantage on sending somebody onto the field.
Valentine with the dodge. Swings it back out. Milliken. Nice look. Shot, goal!
Great feed by Milliken. Great ball movement by Sparta.
And Jesse West with the goal. Give Milliken the helper. West now with 2 goals to make it 4-1 with 8:54 to go.
And that was a very impressive skip pass, too. They moving the ball around, and you try to skip one man over. He was open, and West knows how to finish.
He certainly does. He has 22 goals, although he started the season injured and only came back within the last few weeks, but he's made up for some lost time with the 22 goals. And this is danger time for if you're Pope John. Would you say that, Coach?
Yeah, absolutely. What you don't want to see is that run. Nice job on the face-off, keeping it no fast break.
Milliken
Sparta
with the
comes up with another one, and they're looking to a nice interception there on that pass. Looking ahead, picking up a guy coming out of the box.
That was Ryan McCoy. You said McCoy, a veteran back there, along with Mackey.
Great time to call a timeout as you guys being knocked out of bounds.
So we're going to take a break as well. We'll be right back with more of the Linz Nissan West Mugs Media Game of the Week.
A long-time staple in Sussex Borough is Lorenzo's Pizza. Great Italian food, huge sub sandwiches, great pizza. Open 7 days a week. Lorenzo's Pizza. Come on by for lunch or dinner, or call your order in and pick it up. It'll be ready when you get there. Lorenzo's Pizza is a big supporter of high school sports in Northwest New Jersey, and they welcome all athletic teams to order from them. Lorenzo's Pizza, 973-875-5055.
Arthur J. Gallagher Risk Management Services, specializing in public entity risk management, loss control, and self-insured alternatives. Put your trust in Arthur J. Gallagher locally by contacting George Moorville, who served Sussex County schools and municipalities for over 40 years. Arthur J. Gallagher and George Moorville support Sussex County athletes and charities. Arthur J. Gallagher Risk Management Services, business without barriers. For more information, call George Moorville at 973-383-3110.
Hello, this is Father McHugh, Director of the Catholic Academy of Sussex County. The Academy, providing excellence in education and a faith-filled environment for all of our students in grades pre-K through 12, has moved to one campus at the corner of Andover Road and Sparta Avenue in Sparta. We offer an easy transition for our students as they journey through elementary, middle and high school education. The Reverend George A. Brown Memorial School has been repurposed to meet the needs of our youngest students in grades pre-K through 4. The new Pope John, the 23rd Middle School, unique in the Diocese of Patterson, offers a true middle school environment for our students in grades 5, 6 and 7. And Pope John Regional High School grades 8 through 12 continues to focus on college preparation and offers a full complement of 134 courses on 3 levels. We invite you to be a part of the Academy family. Contact Ann Kaiser in admissions today at 973-729-6125 and extension 255 to schedule a visit in any of our schools. Our doors are always open.
This game is being sponsored by Highland State Bank, your local community bank. Visit their Sparta branch on Sparta Avenue in Sparta. Start that college fund today at Highland State Bank. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
And we're back here at Pope John High School, Linz Nissan West Mugs Media Game of the Week. Pope John and Sparta. Pope John using the timeout as their player was being knocked out of bounds.
And that uses up their timeouts for the half, and they were both very well played.
Chris Hoffman has done a great job giving stability to this program. He was an outstanding high school athlete in upstate New York and played Division I lacrosse at Rutgers.
Right now, we're seeing a little more pressure defense than we did the other games that we've done with Sparta, and it's paying off. I mean, they're really putting some pressure on them. throwing the double as soon as they have the opportunity.
McKenna all over Humphrey. And we're going to have a flag.
That's a tough call right there. It was not a hold. It's tough for him to see it on that side, but he was still sweeping, coming around from behind.
So Pope John will be a man up. They scored their goal in the man up, so we'll see what they do here.
Only the second penalty of the game. That goes to fast ball movement. The quicker the ball's moving, the less chance you're going to have for some of the simpler penalties of holding and pushing with possession.
Interesting that the long pole stays out there, Ryan McCoy, number 42.
Yeah, I'm still not sure about that.
Well, when he gets into the transition, he has as good a shot as anyone, George, on this Pope John team. So he's out there at the long pole, McCoy, Ryan McCoy.
That says a lot for his abilities, no question about that.
And now with even
30 seconds is used up, so that's a
and he'll head back.
Man up save.
Chase Babis with it. And McCoy will go back to defense. Now we're even strength.
So they only gave him a 30-second, I guess they're going to call it a hold.
Pope John will maintain the possession, trailing 4-1. And I was saying to you before, George, right before that goal, here's Humphrey's shot. This is a dangerous time if you're Pope John.
It is, because in that little 2-minute spell right there, they had two goals in a hurry, and if Sparta gets on a roll, they just feed off of each other, which is, huge.
Connor McCoy dumps it back up. Babis thinks about it, tries to make the face dodge. Good defense by the Spartans.
Every once in a while, you make one too many moves, and that was the case right there. He had a good opportunity.
Eddie May will get to the ground ball. Castorino all over him. May tries to dump it on the crease, broken up.
Now you got numbers going the other way. That was just an incredible interception by McKenna.
Brick.
Was it Brick?
Yep. Good passing, shot, saved by Merlino. A rocket.
Merlino is just having a great game. He is anticipating whether they're going to go high or low, and he has been guessing right every time.
He's going to have to be at his best if Pope John's going to come back and win this one.
Absolutely. Now, there's just good defense on the ride. They got numbers. I don't know if they...
Crudis gets the turn. And Tyler Metz going to call a timeout with 5:51 to go, as he wants to get his personnel out there.
And that'll be his second for the half.
So both teams out of timeouts with 5:51 to go here in the first half. We're going to take a break. We'll be right back.
Hi, my name is Dr. Robert DeFalco. I'm an orthopedic surgeon from the Orthopedic Institute of New Jersey. The Orthopedic Institute of New Jersey is a complete musculoskeletal practice. We have board-certified physicians who specialize in the operative and non-operative treatment of any musculoskeletal problem.
We try to evaluate, educate, and treat the patient. Here we utilize a multidisciplinary approach, taking full advantage of the wonderful orthopedic, pain management, spinal care, and physical therapy professionals at the practice.
We have a very large practice with a number of different doctors with many different subspecialties, and it's an incredible asset.
The expertise of our physicians and the professionalism of our staff is what I believe sets our practice apart. This allows us to provide timely, personalized, high-quality care to our patients.
I take particular pride in knowing that the patient is well cared for and that their experience at the Orthopedic Institute of New Jersey has either met or exceeded their expectations. It's very rewarding seeing patients get back to their active lifestyles.
The team here at the Orthopedic Institute is outstanding. Without this team, I would have never made this team. And I mean that with every fiber of my being.
At the Orthopedic Institute of New Jersey, we believe you don't need to travel to receive world-class care. We have 4 major locations, including Hackettstown, Roxbury, Newton, and Sparta, and multiple satellite locations serving northern New Jersey and eastern Pennsylvania.
Hello, this is Father McHugh, president of Pope John High School. Pope John once said, "You are not here on earth to guard a museum, but to cultivate a flourishing garden of life." And for the past 60 years, Pope John High School has provided a warm and caring environment for our students which strengthens faith, practices educational excellence, fosters individual growth and maximizes each child's unique potential. Call Mrs. Kaiser, Director of Admissions, at 973-729-6125, extension 255, to schedule a visit and learn why so many families from Sussex, Morris, Passaic and Warren counties choose Pope John. We look forward to welcoming you on our campus. We are closer than you think.
I don't need an electrician. I can fix that myself.
Wrong choice, Harold. But if you're buying a car, the right choice is always Lynn's Nissan in Stanhope. This month, lease a Nissan Altima for just $122 per month, or the Nissan Rogue for only $133. Plus, you get up to $2,500 more for your trade. Lynn's Nissan in Stanhope, always the right choice.
And we're back here in the Lynn's Nissan West Mugs Media Game of the Week. Boys Lacrosse, HWS Quarterfinals. Sparta, the 6th seed, with a 4-1 lead over number 3 Pope John. Dan Cleary along with George Morville. Tyler Meth, Sparta's coach, took his second time out, set up this possession with 5.5 to go in the second quarter.
Right now they're running that two-man stack in the middle, and then as soon as one of those guys slides out, especially when the ball's back at X, it gives them the ability to come around and look for that quick feed.
This is where Milliken's so dangerous when he gets a running start. This is Valentine, rocket wide, goes right to Krudos, he swings it back up. Milliken dumps it off. West doubled up. Nice defense.
They hit that double really quickly. That was nicely done.
Mike McCabe originally with the good defense. Sparta keeps it. Shot saved by Merlino. Valentine with the rocket.
You're going to give that to Pope John. That's great hustle.
And that's the second time Brad Mackey, the veteran long pole, got back there and got a possession for the Lions. Good job by Brad.
Both these teams are riding hard, running hard. I mean, no question about that. And there's a great pass.
Merlino sends it forward, shot, and it goes wide. Tyler Humphrey with the rocket.
I think they're going to have to start thinking about going low on the keeper, because at this point he's already shown that he's got the high end covered.
Pope John will keep the possession. Great clear by Merlino. He got it to Ron Byer, number 7, who fed Humphrey for the rocket. And I like that Pope John is not getting out of their game plan. It's only a 3-goal deficit.
And the best way to keep a great offense slowed down is by just holding on to the ball and don't let them get into that rhythm.
Nice lift there. Stay here with Pope John.
And again, once he gets that step, it looks like he's open, but the pole is doing exactly what he's supposed to do. Just lift up on the backhand. Don't allow him to be able to get any leverage.
I believe that was Patty Finnegan with the nice defense for Sparta. Lions have it still. This is Ed May.
May's got good speed and strength.
And a nice save by Reed McCall.
That's number 7 for Reed, and right now he's showing he knows what to do. He's got a man open in the middle.
Great move by Castorina. He dumps it off. Stelios with a rocket. And Merlino's lucky because he didn't even see that.
I don't think he ever saw it. And what Stelios did, too, is he took kind of a hitch in his shot, just making sure one of the guys was back. Here comes a double.
Jesse West.
West has just such control of that ball at all times. I mean, it's really, really tough to take him one-on-one. And then when he beats the double and 2 people are coming at him, he still has the confidence to keep it.
Hey, Jesse's gotten bigger physically. When he was a freshman scoring all those goals, not the biggest guy in the world, but he has gotten bigger, shot, and that's just going to help his game.
Absolutely.
He was physically strong as a freshman and sophomore, don't get me wrong, folks, but he's added some size.
He's added size, and you can tell he's just getting smarter, too, as he's going on. He's not taking every shot. He's looking for that quick feed. If it's not there, he knows where he can go.
Dumps it inside. Ball pops loose. Pope John will get it. 2:24 to go. Lions in on the run. Eddie May.
And that, again, is a situation where he was literally 3 yards from where the feed was, and that's the type of thing that's almost impossible to stop.
Good defense again by Sparta. Takes a wild bounce. Finnegan trying to get to it. We have a
It's going to be a
whistle.
push there. It'll be going the other way.
Brandon Push out there. He was another one of the walking wounded when I was down at Del Barton, so he's back healthy.
And you could also see just how hard that ball was shot. That went
Yes.
up about 30 yards in the air.
And a nice pick there by the Pope John D in transition. That was
That's
McCabe.
a great play.
Goal's open. McCall gets back there.
You know, you don't get a save out of that, but you certainly saved a goal, no question.
Babbitt's doorstep wide. So Pope John had a great opportunity with 1:31 to go there, open net. And then Babbis' rocket just went wide on the doorstep.
So Reed is really impressing me so far in this game. You know, you take that chance and go out to cover the free man. There's, again, another shot up top, and he just owning the top of that cage.
Reed McCall doing a nice job. So all the pieces are in place right now for Sparta to make a run, to defend their title here, and possibly see Chatham again in the state tournament. So, again, it's what we talked about all year, George, with Sparta. 20-1 is a great record, and it looks great. But if you can get a better result in the state tournament with 7 losses, you'll take it.
Absolutely.
I would imagine by the time states run around, Sparta should be at 500. They're right now 5-7. If they win the county title, they'll go over 500. They still have a couple of games left. They got West Morris and Morristown, no pushovers.
No, and they also have a chance now to gel a little bit, you know, with the players where they're used to being. And, you know, there's no question they can move the ball either way. But
See if they hold for one here. 25 seconds to go here in the first half. Milligan dumps it off. Good ball movement. But they're making Pope John's defense slide all over the place.
And right now the defense is doing a really great job, too.
10 seconds to go. Freeman, he has a goal. Stelios thinks about it, gets his hands free for the moment, dumps it off. Great defense. That was Mackey and McCabe.
That was
breaking
well
that
done
up.
on both sides.
So the first half will come to an end with Sparta, the number 6 seed, with a 4-1 lead over number 3 Pope John here in the HWS Quarterfinals. And we will have third quarter action of the Linz Nissan West Muggs Media Boys Lacrosse Game of the Week right after these messages here on Channel 10 and MuggsMedia.com.
Arthur J. Gallagher Risk Management Services, specializing in public entity risk management, loss control, and self-insured alternatives. Put your trust in Arthur J. Gallagher locally by contacting George Moorville, who served Sussex County schools and municipalities for over 40 years. Arthur J. Gallagher and George Moorville support Sussex County athletes and charities. Arthur J. Gallagher Risk Management Services, business without barriers. For more information, call George Moorville at 973-383-3110.
Hello, this is Father McHugh, Director of the Catholic Academy of Sussex County. The Academy, providing excellence in education and a faith-filled environment for all of our students in grades pre-K through 12, has moved to one campus at the corner of Andover Road and Sparta Avenue in Sparta. We offer an easy transition for our students as they journey through elementary, middle and high school education. The Reverend George A. Brown Memorial School has been repurposed to meet the needs of our youngest students in grades pre-K through 4. The new Pope John, the 23rd Middle School, unique in the Diocese of Patterson, offers a true middle school environment for our students in grades 5, 6 and 7. And Pope John Regional High School grades 8 through 12 continues to focus on college preparation and offers a full complement of 134 courses on 3 levels. We invite you to be a part of the Academy family. Contact Ann Kaiser in admissions today at 973-729-6125 and extension 255 to schedule a visit in any of our schools. Our doors are always open.
This game is being sponsored by Highland State Bank, your local community bank. Visit their Sparta branch on Sparta Avenue in Sparta. Start that college fund today at Highland State Bank. Equal housing lender, member FDIC. A long-time staple in Sussex Borough is Lorenzo's Pizza. Great Italian food, huge sub sandwiches, Great pizza. Open 7 days a week. Lorenzo's Pizza. Come on by for lunch or dinner, or call your order in and pick it up. It'll be ready when you get there. Lorenzo's Pizza is a big supporter of high school sports in Northwest New Jersey, and they welcome all athletic teams to order from them. Lorenzo's Pizza, 973-875-5055.
I don't need an electrician. I can fix that myself.
Wrong choice, Harold. But if you're buying a car, the right choice is always Lynn's Nissan in Stanhope. This month, lease a Nissan Altima for just $122 per month, or the Nissan Rogue for only $133. Plus, you get up to $2,500 more for your trade. Lynn's Nissan in Stanhope, always the right choice.
Hello, this is Father McHugh, president of Pope John High School. Pope John once said, "You are not here on earth to guard a museum, but to cultivate a flourishing garden of life." And for the past 60 years, Pope John High School has provided a warm and caring environment for our students which strengthens faith, practices educational excellence, fosters individual growth, and maximizes each child's unique potential. Call Mrs. Kaiser, Director of Admissions, at 973-729-6125, extension 255, to schedule a visit and learn why so many families from Sussex, Morris, Passaic and Warren counties choose Pope John. We look forward to welcoming you on our campus. We are closer than you think.
Hi, my name is Dr. Robert DeFalco. I'm an orthopedic surgeon from the Orthopedic Institute of New Jersey. The Orthopedic Institute of New Jersey is a complete musculoskeletal practice. We have board-certified physicians who specialize in the operative and non-operative treatment of any musculoskeletal problem.
We try to evaluate, educate, and treat the patient. Here we utilize a multidisciplinary approach, taking full advantage of the wonderful orthopedic, pain management, spinal care, and physical therapy professionals at the practice.
We have a very large practice with a number of different doctors with many different subspecialties, and it's an incredible asset.
The expertise of our physicians and the professionalism of our staff is what I believe sets our practice apart. This allows us to provide timely, personalized, high-quality care to our patients.
I take particular pride in knowing that the patient is well cared for and that their experience at the Orthopedic Institute of New Jersey has either met or exceeded their expectations. It's very rewarding seeing patients get back to their active lifestyles.
The team here at the Orthopedic Institute is outstanding. Without this team, I would have never made this team. And I mean that with every fiber of my being.
At the Orthopedic Institute of New Jersey, we believe you don't need to travel to receive world-class care. We have 4 major locations, including Hackettstown, Roxbury, Newton, and Sparta, and multiple satellite locations serving northern New Jersey and eastern Pennsylvania.
Welcome back to Pope John High School here in Sparta, New Jersey, as Lynn's Nissan West and Mugsini present high school boys lacrosse game of the week, 100 Warren Sussex tournament. Quarterfinals, 6-seeded Sparta with a 4-1 lead over number 3 Pope John, Dan Cleary, along with George Morville. I want to thank Lynn's Nissan West for being our title sponsor and scoreboard sponsor. The Orthopedic Institute of New Jersey, check out their Live Well tips on the sports beat. Pope John, the 23rd Regional High School and the Catholic Academy. Go to popejohn.org for more information on taking a tour of the new middle school. Arthur J. Gallagher Risk Management Services. Call our friend George Morville at 973-383-3110. Business without barriers. Lorenzo's Pizza in Sussex. Stop by for a slice before or after the game. Check him out on Facebook or call in and order at 875-5055. Tim's Auto and Truck Repair, also located in Sussex, a longtime sponsor in the games of the week. Check out Tim's Auto Tips on the games of the week. And a special sponsor for all Pope John Sparta games of the week, it's Highland State Bank. As we head back, face-off X, Russell Everding for Sparta, Dane Anderson for Pope John. Going to bring in my partner, George Morville. George, you got some numbers from the first half.
First half, it was all about saves. We had Sparta coming up with 8 big saves. Reed did a great job. 6 saves from Pope John. Also, a lot of point-blank shots to Heastep, and that's really the biggest part. Face-offs controlled by Everdink. 7-1 at this point, which is a big part. Armstrong, the freshman, 14-year-old freshman, is doing a good job at trying to neutralize. And Sparta, And 4-1, I think, is where Pope John is happy being. There was a lot of shots that could have gone either way, and I think they're hanging in there, and they're looking to make their own run. I think Sparta's thinking about coming out and trying to pick up the pace a little bit. Their defense, I think, is having one of their best games of the year.
Reed McCall in goal for Sparta, Max Merlino for Pope John. Goal scorers for Sparta, Jesse West with 2. Give him 22 on the season. Mikey Freeman with a goal, giving him his 16th. And Jack Valentine scored his 10th goal for Sparta. Goal for Pope John was in the man-up Connor McCoy, and that was Connor's 20th goal. So Sparta starts the third quarter with a fairly long possession, over a minute, but the ball will be broken up. It'll roll to Merlino. And this is another story here, is Sparta's ride has been very effective.
It has been, and they've put a lot of pressure. And right now, the goalie just took it straight up the field.
It's Merlino. He's going to take the shot and a save.
One thing that goalies love to do is get that shot, and the other goalies are, oh, he missed the shot from about
Just
25
wide.
yards out.
We have a flag.
And that's what you do. You take a shot from a long way out, just hoping to make it.
You got to hope to get back there so you don't have an empty net.
Exactly. This will be the first time we're going to see Sparta's offense on the man up. I'm pretty sure they called the slash there.
Comes flying up, testing his counterpart, Reed McCall, who makes the save.
He put some good heat on the shot, too. Got to give him credit for that. However, that 60-yard run back is a lot harder than it is on the way down.
Certainly is when the posse's on your trail. You hope your buddies will cut them off at the pass. So Sparta will be in the man up.
And that was a slash that was worth taking, because he got a piece of that stick and kept it from getting that open net goal.
Devin McIntyre, Jesse West, Alex Milliken, Stelios Krudos, Jack Valentine, and Mikey Freeman out there on the special teams for Sparta.
And you'll see Sparta looking for the skip pass, and they'll just keep moving the ball around.
They move the ball so quickly. Broke it up, though.
Tried to force one through the middle, and
McCoy got to it. He's been terrific today.
You got to push.
Ryan McCoy
it's going this way. Nice job and hustle by Pope John.
McCoy and Mackey back there doing the job, as well as McCabe.
Right now, you're going to see a man-to-man ride. Nice job of bringing it down. They're going to do everything they can to run this penalty off, and I'm not quite sure how much time is left, but you might see a double coming up.
Holding it up top is Connor McCoy. Swings it over.
And when you go into that double, what you're really trying to do is...
Placoy gets free.
Nice job of running the time off, and they're back to even, and that's a man-up, man-down save for the Pope John Lions.
And we'll be evened up, so a great job by Pope John.
Basically, Sparta did not get a shot off, and then, that's outstanding work by the Pope John defense.
This is Placoy. Dumps it on the doorstep, saved by McCall.
And that's just one save after another, and really impressing me. Stood his ground with no problem. Mistimed his jump there, and that one's going to go out of bounds.
So it'll be an unforced error there. Pope John will get it back. 8:27 to go here in the third quarter. They trail 4-1. Although Sparta seems like they're in control, still anything can happen.
Very, very close game, and there was a case where it was a great feed. He's 1 yard away from the goal, and it was just a matter of being almost too close. Goalie was able to go stick on stick with him.
And Bay swings it over.
And you talked about it earlier, too. They're still staying in, not a stall by any means. Another big save.
Shot and a save there. Reed McCall quickly looking to clear it. Who's going to get to the ground ball. West pushed it forward. And McCabe will come back and get that.
A little bit sloppy on both sides on those last two possessions as far as not getting those good crisp passes.
On the run.
And again, that's just a good move. Bring it down, slow it down, and they want to take those longer possessions, and I think it's working in their favor. You know, it's not going to be a conditioning day. It's not 90 degrees out.
Right.
No one's having any problem with the wheels. So I think Pope John's feeling very confident in what they're doing. Now they just got to figure out Reed.
If they get a goal, it would be great for their confidence. Again, McKenna's been chasing Tyler Humphrey around all day, doing a great job slowing him down. There's Patty Finnegan with the defense shot.
That was a great shot.
That's Eddie May with the rocket.
He took that from about 14 yards out, and that had some power on it. Great shot.
The Maris commit makes this a 2-goal game, 4-2, with 6:57 to go here in the third quarter. And that will give Ed May his 21st goal, and more importantly, a shot in the arm for the Lions. Now let's see if they can win the faceoff.
And you've said before, May's athleticism, you know, he takes a lot of shots on his arms, doesn't seem to let it bother him at all.
Big, strong kid, also a very good soccer player.
Yeah, got his hands loose, and in that particular case, it was everything he could have wanted.
Big ground ball here just for momentum for Pope John, and kept in, still alive. Who's got it? No whistle, no possession.
You're going to get a push from behind. That's going to be Pope John's ball.
And a good job by the Lions scrapping, and they have a chance to cut this to 1 with 6:40 to go in the third quarter. Very patient, working it around this Sparta defense.
And again, they're going with that patient offense.
Ed May back up top. Russell Brick on him. The long stick midi. And that's scooted through. McCall's going to try and win the ground ball, and he does. And did Tyler Meth call a timeout? He did. So Tyler Meth saves the possession with the timeout. We're going to take a break. We'll be back with more of the Linz Nissan West Mugs Media Game of the Week right after this.
Hello, this is Father McHugh, president of Pope John High School. Pope John once said, "You are not here on earth to guard a museum, but to cultivate a flourishing garden of life." And for the past 60 years, Pope John High School has provided a warm and caring environment for our students which strengthens faith, practices educational excellence, fosters individual growth, and maximizes each child's unique potential. Call Mrs. Kaiser, Director of Admissions, at 973-729-6125, extension 255, to schedule a visit and learn why so many families from Sussex, Morris, Passaic and Warren counties choose Pope John. We look forward to welcoming you on our campus. We are closer than you think.
Hi, my name is Dr. Robert DeFalco. I'm an orthopedic surgeon from the Orthopedic Institute of New Jersey. The Orthopedic Institute of New Jersey is a complete musculoskeletal practice. We have board-certified physicians who specialize in the operative and non-operative treatment of any musculoskeletal problem.
We try to evaluate, educate, and treat the patient. Here we utilize a multidisciplinary approach, taking full advantage of the wonderful orthopedic, pain management, spinal care, and physical therapy professionals at the practice.
We have a very large practice with a number of different doctors with many different subspecialties, and it's an incredible asset.
The expertise of our physicians and the professionalism of our staff is what I believe sets our practice apart. This allows us to provide timely, personalized, high-quality care to our patients.
I take particular pride in knowing that the patient is well cared for and that their experience at the Orthopedic Institute of New Jersey has either met or exceeded their expectations. It's very rewarding seeing patients get back to their active lifestyles.
The team here at the Orthopedic Institute is outstanding. Without this team, I would have never made this team. And I mean that with every fiber of my being.
At the Orthopedic Institute of New Jersey, we believe you don't need to travel to receive world-class care. We have 4 major locations, including Hackettstown, Roxbury, Newton, and Sparta, and multiple satellite locations serving northern New Jersey and eastern Pennsylvania.
A longtime staple in Sussex Borough is Lorenzo's Pizza. Great Italian food, huge sub sandwiches, great pizza. Open 7 days a week. Lorenzo's Pizza. Come on by for lunch or dinner, or call your order in and pick it up. It'll be ready when you get there. Lorenzo's Pizza is a big supporter of high school sports in Northwest New Jersey, and they welcome all athletic teams to order from them. Lorenzo's Pizza, 973-875-5055.
I don't need an electrician. I can fix that myself.
Wrong choice, Harold. But if you're buying a car, the right choice is always Lynn's Nissan in Stanhope. This month, lease a Nissan Altima for just $122 per month, or the Nissan Rogue for only $133. Plus, you get up to $2,500 more for your trade. Lynn's Nissan in Stanhope, always the right choice.
And we're back here at Pope John High School. Sparta coach Tyler Meth calling his first time out of the second half, saving possession with 5:40 and running to go here in the third quarter.
He made that clear look really simple. Just reversed fields, took it right down.
Jesse West, McCoy on him. This is Stelios Krudos, draws the double. Dumps it back to X, goes through the stick. Who's going to get there? And that'll be a turnover.
That was a great time to double in tight like that, and they're going to take the advantage.
So Sparta will get it. This is Jordan Francois, number 24.
He's got some wheels, no question about that.
Goes right by. And he did his job, and they'll probably work the offensive personnel in. Good job by Jordan.
No question, he's a clearing midi. You got that kind of speed running down the sideline. That's a great tool to have.
This is Eddie May waiting, and now they get the personnel out there. Shane Plelcoy.
Looking around right now, we got a great crowd here today, no question, in the crosstown rivalry.
One of the few nice days we've had recently. And it's brought out the crowd. And right across the street, George, HWS semifinals and softball, same 2 schools. So who says the Pope John Sparta rivalry is no longer?
It's definitely there.
Just because they don't play football doesn't mean these 2 schools don't go at it. And a turnover there, nicely done by the Spartans as they look to clear. That's Ryan Rossiter.
Nice job by Rossiter, and again, he's just looking down to that corner. He knows West is going to be there.
As we approach 4 minutes to go in the third quarter, 2-goal game, a trip to the semifinals on the line. If Hunter and Central holds true as the number 2 seed, it'll be down at Flemington on Thursday. Good job by Milliken. If Voorhees pulls the upset, then they would host Sparta if it wins, or travel here to Pope John if the Lions come back to win. Championship game will be at 11 a.m. on Saturday at Hunter and Central.
Good ball movement by Sparta coming through. West likes to try to find an opening just coming around the ends.
3:20 to go.
Good officiating today. They've been right on it.
Good job by Sparta to keep that possession. Hopefully the championship will be back at Newton next year. They alternate.
Yeah, we like to see it come up here, and Newton's a great venue, great field.
Ball pops loose.
I'll tell you what, that's just really good defense by Pope John. They
give it away, though. Freeman gets it back, but that was McCabe, as you said, Coach. Great defense. McCabe, McCoy, and Mackey, terrific long poles.
And right now, Pope John's defense has really tightened up. They're not letting that inside pass get through.
Beck Gazdenovich
there
pops
again.
out his stick.
It's one stick after another. He's going to be called for a hold there. Change of possession.
So again, the Pope John defense comes up with a stop and a turnover, 2:28 to go. And here comes the ride from Sparta. Good job, Eddie May gets it over to Shane Plockoy.
Nice job by May too, just drawing the second man on him so he gets that open pass.
And Pope John was coming off a pretty good throttling from Morris Knowles, 12-4. And they really responded against an excellent team from Sparta. May shot wide. You could go one or two ways after a loss like that, as
Absolutely.
you know, George, as a coach.
And, talking to Chris earlier today, I always had the feeling that when you had a game that you just didn't have it, a game you could have taken, should have taken, you come back with just a little bit more, and there's a soft shot that goes through.
And that's
kind of a change of pace.
Connor McCoy again.
Looked like he got his stick hit towards the end, and change of pace kind of got by the keeper.
Second goal for Connor McCoy.
We got a game.
And he has 17 on the season. We have a 4-3 game with 1:52 to go here in the third quarter. And, George, we talked earlier that it was a possible dangerous time for Pope John. Well, they weathered that storm, and they're back in it.
Absolutely, and what they're doing is a possession game. We talked about it earlier in the day that, their goal is to take as much time keeping their Sparta offense off the field.
Infraction on Pope John. Everding will get the win, and Sparta will go to work.
Pretty tough not to jump early when you're going against somebody as good as Everding, that's for sure. And he is consistently good. And he just kind of made a false run off the field every once in a while. Likes to double back.
Sparta will get their offensive personnel on the field. Brendan Push being one of them.
I would think they're going to start to see, Stelios and West starting to make a little more one-on-one progress and see what they can get out of it.
Mikey Freeman. McCabe. Now Mackey playing defense on Stelios. McCoy boys having a good game. Connor, 2 goals. Ryan anchoring that defense.
And I'll tell you what, the Poles are playing outstanding at this point for Pope John.
Push keeps the possession, tries to shake the defender. Opportunity here, shot.
Just a little bit offline, and again, that had to do with a check coming from behind him.
45 seconds to go, third quarter. McIntyre gives it up. Stelios back over to Push. Jesse West. Boy, Pope John's communication's been great on defense, too.
Yeah, absolutely is. Their slides are perfect right now. That last play previously, they went into that double.
Saved by Merlino. Wow.
And that was a kick save, and it was huge. A huge save right there. With one couple seconds left, just hang on to the ball.
McCoy's going to give it a ride, see if someone can get under it. And the buzzer will sound, so 3 quarters in the books here, HWS Quarterfinals. We got a good one, 6-seeded Sparta with a 4-3 lead over number 3 Pope John. We'll have fourth quarter action here on the Linz Nissan West Muggs Media Boys Lacrosse Game of the Week right after these messages here on Channel 10 and mugsmedia.com.
Arthur J. Gallagher Risk Management Services, specializing in public entity risk management, loss control, and self-insured alternatives. Put your trust in Arthur J. Gallagher locally by contacting George Moorville, who served Sussex County schools and municipalities for over 40 years. Arthur J. Gallagher and George Moorville support Sussex County athletes and charities. Arthur J. Gallagher Risk Management Services, business without barriers. For more information, call George Moorville at 973-383-3110.
Hello, this is Father McHugh, Director of the Catholic Academy of Sussex County. The Academy providing excellence in education and a faith-filled environment for all of our students in grades pre-K through 12 has moved to one campus at the corner of Andover Road and Sparta Avenue in Sparta. We offer an easy transition for our students as they journey through elementary, middle and high school education. The Reverend George A. Brown Memorial School has been repurposed to meet the needs of our youngest students in grades pre-K through 4. The new Pope John, the 23rd Middle School, unique in the Dice of Patterson, offers a true middle school environment for our students in grades 5, 6 and 7. And Pope John Regional High School grades 8 through 12 continues to focus on college preparation and offers a full complement of 134 courses on 3 levels. We invite you to be a part of the Academy family. Contact Ann Kaiser in admissions today at 973-729-6125 and extension 255 to schedule a visit in any of our schools. Our doors are always open.
This game is being sponsored by Highland State Bank, your local community bank. Visit their Sparta branch on Sparta Avenue in Sparta. Start that college fund today at Highland State Bank. Equal housing lender, member FDIC. A long-time staple in Sussex Borough is Lorenzo's Pizza. Great Italian food, huge sub sandwiches, great pizza. Open 7 days a week. Lorenzo's Pizza. Come on by for lunch or dinner, or call your order in and pick it up. It'll be ready when you get there. Lorenzo's Pizza is a big supporter of high school sports in Northwest New Jersey, and they welcome all athletic teams to order from them. Lorenzo's Pizza, 973-875-5055.
We're back here at Pope John High School. Lindsay Nissan West Muggs Media Boys Lacrosse Game of the Week. 4-3 our score. HWS Quarterfinal. Sparta the 6th seed. Pope John the 3rd seed. Thanks for joining us. I'm Dan Cleary along with George Warble. And this would be a tremendous win for Pope John, but they can't get it. Everything will get there.
And the face-offs continue to make the difference as far as possession, but Sparta needs to get a goal right now.
They were held scoreless in the 3rd quarter.
Pope John's defense just was as strong as you could possibly be. They'd sent a double
all game long.
Yeah.
McCoy, Mackey, McCabe. Oh, Stelios hands free. Big goal.
Yeah, West to Stelios, and I think you're going to see more of that as this day goes on.
30 seconds into the quarter, Stelios Krudos gets his first goal of the game. 35th of the season. You cannot let him get his hands free.
No,
that's exactly what's going to happen.
That's not on the keeper when he's 6 yards away. A lot of pressure now on Armstrong. On this face-off, he's got at least neutralized. Don't give any fast break, and then
they need Giordano or Francois to come off the wings and get to these ground balls, and
he got that one.
And Pope John, let's see if they can keep the possession, and they will not.
That's too bad. That was a huge face-off for Armstrong.
Travis Tracy. Now the ball pops loose. Chase Babb is trying to get there, and a push.
And it's going to stay Pope John.
So Pope John will take advantage. The freshman getting the win on the faceoff. So Pope John trailing by 2 will get the ball back. Ed May will wait up top to get the personnel on.
And I think you're still going to see possession time. There's no need to rush. 11 minutes left in the game. You don't have to do it right now.
Shot is saved by McCall.
And McCall has just continued to come up big whenever he's been called upon.
Eddie May with the ride. And we get a timeout called?
No, I think they no, they just called push, no possession.
Push, no possession, so Sparta will get it back. Big goal by Stelios Krudos, his first of the game, to give a 2-goal cushion to the Spartans.
And I would not be surprised to see them work the same side, same way. Just force the center, let Stelios pop open. Run the circle. Well, if Jesse doesn't have it, they go back behind to Stelios. And this is where Sparta is so dangerous with 3 or 4 players that all have rockets for shots.
Sparta probably run a little clock here with the 2-goal lead. West with a rocket.
Nets going the other way. There was nobody anywhere near behind. Someone fell asleep that one. You don't want to give up that one.
Those are the little things that'll help Pope John out, get an extra possession here and there. Eddie May gets it across.
May does a good job of bringing that ball down. He protects it, stick on the outside.
Chase Babbis swings it back. 9.5 to go.
And again, they're settling it down.
Pope John looking to get to the semifinals. I don't believe they ever got there before.
No, I don't believe so. I think they'd love to get the ball into Humphrey's hands, but he is just being marked.
Will McKenna has been all over him when he's had the opportunity to get near him.
And this is the matchup that they want.
Slows down May. Castaneda picks him up. May still has it and gets...
Tough to get that shot off with 3 or 4 sticks in your face. But again, his strength is being able to hold on to the ball and turn away. Nice job. Got the ball back after the shot. Officials just sent him outside of the box.
It'll be Connor McCoy with the 2 goals today. That was a huge third quarter for Pope John.
Yes, it was.
Sparta out of the cage and scoring 2 goals themselves. And then Stelios Krudos, a huge goal for Sparta to start this period, the 4th period. 8:30 to go.
And what you're seeing now is Pope John is forcing to see whether or not Sparta has that defense. And Sparta's done a real good job all day as far as keeping the guys out of the middle, out of being able to make that quick feed to the middle.
Plakoy looking to dump it off. He still has it.
And you can see they're not willing to take a poor shot, and that's good discipline. They're looking at the clock. They see 8 minutes. They see plenty of time to score 2 goals. So they want to set up their best mismatch, and that's what they're looking for a lot of time with the picking that's going on.
McCoy picked up by Finnegan. Candelaro will come in and pick him up. Michael Candelaro's played very well back there on defense for
Yeah, he has.
as well.
You're not seeing as much.
Very patient.
Yeah, they're being patient, and I'm looking to see whether or not they're going to try a little offside picks to free somebody up and change matchups, because I think that's what they're looking for, is trying to get a different matchup.
Diving in, and we got a flag.
We got a couple of flags there. A nice save by McCall. He got in tight on the inside roll, but they're going to be man up.
32nd man up for Pope John.
Only the 4th penalty of the game. It's been well played.
7:21 to go on the penalty.
This will be one time where I don't think they're going to be too patient. They're going to try to set this up as quickly as possible. They need a good look and a good backup if they don't get the shot to retain possession.
Again, Ryan McCoy with the long poles up top.
They're stacked in the middle. Maybe they're going to look for
Humphrey gets
pass
free.
over the top.
Hands free, shot wide. That's Eddie May.
And they like getting it to May. He can put some heat on the ball. Should be about 13 seconds left on that penalty, so it's still plenty of time to run a good set play.
Chase Babbis thinks about it. Brings it back out. We're almost out of this penalty. On the doorstep. Crease violation?
Yep, that's crease violation. He got in as tight as he could, and that's just a good hip check, pushing him into the crease.
And we're evened up, George.
It's back even, and
look at McCall, and he'll give it up to Devin McIntyre. Nice lead pass. Travis Tracy swings it over to Mikey Freeman. Freeman got the scoring going in the first quarter.
Like to see McIntyre get back in this offense too right now, because he knows how to pick this team up, and you can really tell the difference with him back in the lineup.
As we approach the midway point of the 4th quarter, Sparta with a 5-3 lead and the ball.
And Pope John's decided to suck it in tight, give him an outside shot. They got confidence in their keeper, and they're just at this point saying,
Anthony
we'll let you
Giordano.
have the outside shots the rest of the game. We're not going to give you anything in tight.
Anthony Giordano out there along with Jordan Francois with the rest of the long pole. Shot saved by
Nice.
Marino.
Marino with another great save. I tell you, you're looking at MVPs in the way both of these goalies have played today. They have been outstanding. And this looks like
brings it all the way out.
I think got a timeout this time.
Yeah, Chris Hoffman was like, we're going to call a timeout on this
I see
one.
nothing good happening here.
Yep, good timeout by Coach Chris Hoffman. 5:29 to go here in the fourth quarter. The Lindsay Nissan West Muggs Media Game of the Week. We'll be right back.
I don't need an electrician. I can fix that myself.
Wrong choice, Harold. But if you're buying a car, the right choice is always Lynn's Nissan in Stanhope. This month, lease a Nissan Altima for just $122 per month, or the Nissan Rogue for only $133. Plus, you get up to $2,500 more for your trade. Lynn's Nissan in Stanhope, always the right choice.
A long-time staple in Sussex Borough is Lorenzo's Pizza. Great Italian food, huge sub sandwiches, great pizza. Open 7 days a week. Lorenzo's Pizza. Come on by for lunch or dinner, or call your order in and pick it up. It'll be ready when you get there. Lorenzo's Pizza is a big supporter of high school sports in Northwest New Jersey, and they welcome all athletic teams to order from them. Lorenzo's Pizza, 973-875-5055.
Hello, this is Father McHugh, president of Pope John High School. Pope John once said, "You are not here on earth to guard a museum, but to cultivate a flourishing garden of life." And for the past 60 years, Pope John High School has provided a warm and caring environment for our students which strengthens faith, practices educational excellence, fosters individual growth, and maximizes each child's unique potential. Call Mrs. Kaiser, Director of Admissions, at 973-729-6125, extension 255, to schedule a visit and learn why so many families from Sussex, Morris, Passaic and Warren counties choose Pope John. We look forward to welcoming you on our campus. We are closer than you think.
Hi, my name is Dr. Robert DeFalco. I'm an orthopedic surgeon from the Orthopedic Institute of New Jersey. The Orthopedic Institute of New Jersey is a complete musculoskeletal practice. We have board-certified physicians who specialize in the operative and non-operative treatment of any musculoskeletal problem.
We try to evaluate, educate, and treat the patient. Here we utilize a multidisciplinary approach, taking full advantage of the wonderful orthopedic, pain management, spinal care, and physical therapy professionals at the practice.
We have a very large practice with a number of different doctors with many different subspecialties, and it's an incredible asset.
The expertise of our physicians and the professionalism of our staff is what I believe sets our practice apart. This allows us to provide timely, personalized, high-quality care to our patients.
I take particular pride in knowing that the patient is well cared for and that their experience at the Orthopedic Institute of New Jersey has either met or exceeded their expectations. It's very rewarding seeing patients get back to their active lifestyles.
The team here at the Orthopedic Institute is outstanding. Without this team, I would have never made this team. And I mean that with every fiber of my being.
At the Orthopedic Institute of New Jersey, we believe you don't need to travel to receive world-class care. We have 4 major locations, including Hackettstown, Roxbury, Newton, and Sparta, and multiple satellite locations serving northern New Jersey and eastern Pennsylvania.
And we're back here at Pope John. The Lions called a timeout to save the possession. They trail 5-3, 5:20 and running to go. Here in the fourth quarter, the winner gets the winner of Voorhees, Hunter, and Central.
And again, you get inside 5, that's when you have to start looking at maybe picking up, taking a couple extra chances as far as picking away from the ball, taking your shots a little bit farther out. So far, McCall has been incredible from the outside shots. So it's not that you want to force those, but you want to start trying to force some passes into the middle.
I think if you would have told Chris Hoffman Sparta would have 5 goals with 4 minutes plus to go in the game in the fourth quarter, he'd sign up for that.
Yeah, he would have taken it with no question. And I'll tell you, you can't say enough about this Pope John defense today. They have played outstanding. When you hold 4 or 5 scorers that can easily put up big numbers. To 4 goals after 3 quarters, that's pretty incredible. Getting that first one right off the bat was big for Sparta to do too. You know, they get that 2-goal lead back, and will it be enough?
And May with the rip will stay here with Pope John with 4:20 to go.
Between the two keepers right now, we got 24 saves. That is not what you would expect to see. Just great play by both sides, and the keepers have come up big all day.
Tyler Humphrey looking for his first goal. Patty Finnegan all over him. Tries to squeeze through, and it broke it up, but will stay here with the Lions.
And there's been very few unforced errors today, too. They've taken care of the ball real well.
And we'll stay here. Eddie May, the first one there, 3:48 to go. Shot, saved by McCall. Ball's loose, and he'll corral it.
Nice job by the defender to protect his goalie and keep that ball in front of him all the time.
Sparta will get it over. Chance here. Shot, goal, Jesse West. Huge goal.
You don't give West the ball that close. That could be the one that puts it away. With 3 minutes left, 3-goal lead. Great ball movement. It all started at the other end. A big save. Nice play by the pole to trap the ball.
Jesse West's 3rd goal of the game. Sparta's first goal, or excuse me, 2nd goal of the second half after being shut out in the 3rd quarter. Stelios Kruta scored early in the 4th. And the other part of the Twins, as Tyler Meth calls them, Jesse West with the goal, his 3rd, and that'll give him 24.
That's another face-off for Armstrong coming down.
Much needed for Pope John.
Absolutely. He's come up big, 2 of the last 3.
And winning that ground ball, Jordan Francois has been very active. McKenna with the defense. Shot, another save. Humphrey with the rocket. McCall gets it. Who's going to get to the ground ball? Stelios battling with Mackey, also in their Rossiter, and Pope John will get it. And
May's strong, no question about that.
He's a big kid. He can go left or right, but a great check. As we have 2.5 to go, and Sparta comes out with the ground ball.
And this is what Sparta wants, that fast break offense.
Absolutely. They're not going to sit on the lead when they have shots like that. And a great save by Merlino.
Great save, and it just comes busting out.
Stelios with the check. Open net. And a timeout's going to be called. And
that's a great timeout right there.
Ryan McCoy, I think, called that timeout the long pole. I'm sure he got the message for the bench, but Pope John will keep the possession. They trail 6-3, 2:10 to go here in the 4th quarter of the Linz Nissan West Mugs Media Game of the Week. We'll be right back with that final 2 minutes plus right after this.
Arthur J. Gallagher Risk Management Services, specializing in public entity risk management, loss control, and self-insured alternatives. Put your trust in Arthur J. Gallagher locally by contacting George Moorville, who served Sussex County schools and municipalities for over 40 years. Arthur J. Gallagher and George Moorville support Sussex County athletes and charities. Arthur J. Gallagher Risk Management Services, business without barriers. For more information, call George Moorville at 973-383-3110.
Hello, this is Father McHugh, Director of the Catholic Academy of Sussex County. The Academy providing excellence in education and a faith-filled environment for all of our students in grades pre-K through 12 has moved to one campus at the corner of Andover Road and Sparta Avenue in Sparta. We offer an easy transition for our students as they journey through elementary, middle and high school education. The Reverend George A. Brown Memorial School has been repurposed to meet the needs of our youngest students in grades pre-K through 4. The new Pope John, the 23rd Middle School, unique in the Diocese of Patterson, offers a true middle school environment for our students in grades 5, 6 and 7. And Pope John Regional High School grades 8 through 12 continues to focus on college preparation and offers a full complement of 134 courses on 3 levels. We invite you to be a part of the Academy family. Contact Ann Kaiser in admissions today at 973-729-6125 and extension 255 to schedule a visit in any of our schools. Our doors are always open.
This game is being sponsored by Highland State Bank, your local community bank. Visit their Sparta branch on Sparta Avenue in Sparta. Start that college fund today at Highland State Bank. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
We're back here at Pope John High School, Hunter Warren Sussex quarterfinals. 6th-seeded Sparta with a 6-3 lead over number 3 Pope John. And did Sparta call a timeout?
I guess there's the second timeout called.
So a second timeout called. So we're going to stay here. And again, want to thank our title sponsor, Lynn Nissan West. Check out their large inventory of new vehicles and terrific inventory of pre-owned cars and trucks. Route 206 Byram. Go to linnsnissanwest.com or call them at 888-635-5476. The Orthopedic Institute in New Jersey. Locations located throughout Northwest New Jersey. Check out their Live Well tips on the sports beat. Pope John the 23rd High School. The middle school is now open. Go to popejohn.org for information on open houses. The Arthur J. Gallagher Risk Management Services, our friend George Morville, 973-383-3110. Business without barriers. Lorenzo's Pizza in Sussex. Stop by for a slice before or after a game. Check them out on Facebook or call in your order at 973-875-5055. Tim's Auto and Truck Repair, longtime sponsor here on the Games of the Week. Check out Tim's Auto Tips on the Games of the Week. And a special sponsor for all Pope John Sparta games on the Games of the Week, Channel 10 and mugsmedia.com. Highland State Bank, your local hometown bank, located on Sparta Avenue. So
That
two
time,
quick timeouts, George.
Yeah, but the second timeout, he called to have the attack run a type of a ride that was just going to pretty much make that long pass, which they did.
Shot taken. McCall got a piece of that.
The defense and the goalie didn't even go down.
So Pope John has the possession. They trail by 3.
Under 2 minutes now. Another nice job of lifting on that stick.
Plocko is shot high. Will stay here. Ed May on the backup.
There's still plenty of time, but they've got to be shots every 15 seconds at this point. You can't take any more time off the clock because once Sparta gets down there, they know they got to keep it in the box. They know what they have to do.
Shot save.
Another save.
Liam Armstrong.
And that's going blue.
Good hustle by Liam Armstrong.
I tell you, both of them, though, just tremendous athletic play trying to get there as quickly as possible, and that's laying it all out right there.
So Sparta will get the ball back with 1:30 and run, and Reed McCall, first time we've seen him this year. He's been terrific.
And that was his 18th save of the game, and I'll tell you what, he has just done an incredible job.
Great job there on the ride, Babis and Humphrey. Humphrey might just take this himself. No one's picking him up yet. Still has it. Good job by McKenna.
McKenna's done just an incredible job on him all day. Yeah, it's been a good matchup when you got your best defender playing against the best attackman, and they've done well.
Francois, shot save.
Another save, number 19. McCall's making all the right plays.
He certainly is. 50 seconds to go. Rossiter has it. Freeman goes through his stick. And Pope John, with 35 seconds to go, has slim hopes, but they need to score and score fast and win a faceoff. And I think they're just going to run out of time, Coach.
Yep. You put this one in the books. It was a great game, well played both sides. Kudos to the defense for Pope John today. Did a great job. Sparta just had a little bit too much offensive power.
Again, you would have signed up for 6 goals at the start of the game if you're Pope John coach Chris Hoffman.
No question.
Sparta's D led by goalie Reed McCall, limiting Pope John just to 3. 4 seconds to go.
And good luck to Sparta going up against Huntington Central. I'd like to see somebody in the finals.
So Sparta will advance to the semifinals once again, as they will improve to 6-7 overall. Pope John will fall to 9-5. Pope John still has a chance to win the NJAC United Division. They sit at 4-1, so they can hang up a banner if things shake the right way, with Vernon and Mendham still having games left in that division. So Pope John's season far from over, as they got states coming up and a chance to hang a banner. Sparta, their motto is "Play for May," and we're in May, and they are one step closer to defending their HWS title with the 6-3 victory. So that'll wrap it up here from Pope John. From my partner George Morville, our cameraman Jordan Catelli, I'm Dan Cleary. We'll see you again soon on Channel 10 and MugsMedia.com on the Linz Nissan West Mugs Media Game of the Week.